Good morning. I think it's still morning. I'm not sure. I have been without power for over an hour now, and today was the day that I was going to do an unboxing, um, namely a Bootstrap Farmer unboxing. Um, so we're going to do this the way that I really don't like to do videos. I don't like to piece them together because I'm lazy and I hate editing. Okay? Namely because I really don't know how, and I'm slow on learning how. But yeah, anyway, I if you remember from the last video, um, this is insane. I can't talk again today. The the last few trays of microgreens that I planted, they kind of did a funky thing with, I think it was where the temperature changed, and with I took the top off a little too soon, and the humidity level with the heat on is just not what it needs to be for them to germinate correctly. So I've lost about probably about 3 trays total because they just you can see they just kind of like said pooey. The top tray, I let them grow a little longer because I thought, well, maybe they'll straighten up if I keep flipping them and keep them under the lights and stuff. They did not. So, but I will show you, this is the first one that I did under with the trays flipped over. And that's the second one that I did with the tray flipped over. And then the bottom, I don't know if you can see it because I've got all kinds of, that's the bottom one. I'm sorry, that's about as good as I can get. It was yellow yesterday because I still had the other tray covering it. And that seems to work better. Have some lettuce coming up that I planted, trying to keep it a little underneath the I'm not keeping them warm as much as I'm keeping them covered so that my crazy cat don't eat my seedlings, because yes, he will. This one is getting ready to go downstairs to free up some space. The aloe vera plant that we took the leaf off of is doing really, really well. The one that Ian's that we transplanted is doing okay. It lost one leaf, but don't know. I cut some of the kale and it's in the oven. Actually, I was dehydrating it when the power went out. So yeah, that's where that is. And as you can see, and I think I'm gonna just have to give these up. I don't know. The cats keep getting. When you see the curtain or the sheer pulled this way, I'll just show you. Cats, they're horrible animals. I love them tremendously, but sometimes I have a couple of them that are destructive. Just namely because until we moved into this house, we didn't have long curtains, so it was a new toy. Probably when the weather breaks again, I'm gonna put this one back out on the deck and just let it die. It doesn't seem to be bouncing back. I think I planted them too close together because I thought it was the lettuce and not the Brussels sprouts. Oops. Do have, that's almost dry enough to plant carrots in. It's still got to dry out a little bit more. It's a little too wet for what to plant, but we're letting it kind of have lemons that are turning yellow. Yay! Anyway, let's switch this around. I'm going to dump the other couple of trays, see if there's anything at all that's harvestable. I doubt it, but we'll go from there. Anyway, we'll see you in a few. As you see, there are 2 boxes, and they've been sitting here, and the cats have used them as a scratching post, which is fine. I use cardboard in the worm bin, plus in my garden, so if they shred it up, it just kind of helps me decompose it. It's not a big deal. Anyway, in these are more microgreen trays. I'm going to open them up. I'm going to plant some, and then we'll talk some more. Okay, guys. Excuse my dirty window, but we're going to run outside and put my phone on the charger in the car. If the car isn't frozen. Today has been so much fun so far. Guess what? It's not frozen closed. So we're going to give it just a second or two to warm up. I'm going to charge my phone a little bit. Yeah, total insanity today. Total insanity. It's, oh well. Okay, so we've hit that part of the day where I'm in the sun and there's a glare, but hey, it is what it is. As you can see, I have two trays. We're going to...
This guy name's Gordon.
Yes, that's Gordon. Yeah. We're going to plant two trays this time. I'm going to stack them on top of each other. These two trays are going to be a spicy salad mix, microgreens. I'm going to stack them on top of each other, flip the other tray, and put it on top of them. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But it seems to work better that way. They're germinating 100% better. So, yes, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got about 2 tablespoons in each tray. I'm going to take a spray bottle and just mist the seeds in both trays. I spilled seeds this morning, these little bitty teeny weeny ones, and they are everywhere. I don't know, I may have stuff growing in my kitchen floor. Anyway, I'm going to take this one and set it on top of this one, like that. Kind of push it down. Ow, my goodness. And then I'm going to take this one and put it over this one. Actually, I think I'm going to flip them this way this time. Sorry. My body is not cooperating much today. I'm having some pain. That's all right. Anyway, I'm fixing to... See where the cat is? I'm fixing to make his day not pleasant anymore. He's going to have to move. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put it like this. And then put it down. Everything is falling everywhere. Trying to do this without a tripod and stuff like that's a little crazy. Anyway, but this is how we're going to try it this time because... I'm doing 2 trays instead of 1, and the germination has been better with the dome, and it's saving paper towels doing it this way. So yeah, so this will be spicy salad greens. We'll probably harvest the ones that are up there in a couple of days because I think they're ready. And yeah, we're just going to keep on growing stuff. So I will talk to you in a little bit and we'll finish this out. We have 2 more trays. These are going to be a basic salad mix. I'm going to do the same thing, you know, about 2 tablespoons of seeds per tray. I've made a mess today. I'm rushing because, you know, with the power being off, it put me about 2 hours behind on everything that I need to do. I have the black skillets in the oven. Again, still, day 2. Still working on them. Amazingly, after all this time, they still smell like my uncle's house. Craziness. It's a mixed blessing. Anyway, this is going to be a basic salad mix. I'm going to do the same thing that you just seen me do. I'm going to fill both trays with seeds, spray them with the spray bottle, and put this tray on top of this tray. Put a empty tray on top of both of them, and then put a humidity dome on top of all of it. So yeah, that's going to be today. I think that's going to be all that I plant today, because it'll be 4 trays instead of 2, and I need to make sure that there will be room for them. So I think that's going to be it for now, and I may do some more later. So have a wonderful day. In case I forgot to tell you, again, my order from Bootstrap Farmer was obviously more microgreen trays. I just didn't order any more domes because I'm doubling them up. I'm actually putting 3 trays per. So there should be enough domes, empty domes, to still cover for the duration of time that they need to be covered, since it's winter time. But we will see how this goes. Anyway, we will catch up in a little bit, and I just cannot think. In the next, when the weather breaks, I've got to empty the tote that has the used soil in it again. I've got to empty the worm bin. The first tray is way done. The second tray is almost done, which is really super amazing. That means that everything's going like it should. And that's always a concern when you start with worm composting. It can be a little tricky. This is my 3rd attempt, and I think I've pretty much got all the kinks worked out, but we'll do that. We'll talk about that in another video. That's all I got for right now. I'm gonna finish seeding this out, and as you can see, I got a huge mess to clean up. Plus, I still have seeds everywhere. I mean, everywhere. This has been a day. I will talk to you again in a bit. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button, share this video, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. One thing I forgot to mention, it kind of goes without saying, I guess, to a point. If you're doing microgreens, make sure you get microgreen seeds, because if you get regular seeds, a packet of regular seeds is not going to be enough. Number one, it's going to cost you more money, and it won't do, these seeds are specifically grown and seeded for microgreens. So I've ordered these off of Amazon. There's several other... Stop, cat. My crazy cat is misbehaving. Princey. I threw a paper wad in the trash, and he's trying to fish it out. I should have known better. Anyway, lost my train of thought. Yes. This is a basic salad mix. This came from Amazon. There are other seeds that I'm going to try. I think my gardener has microgreen seeds. I can't remember for sure. I know Baker Creek does. I'm going to give them a try. I'm going to be ordering some different seeds from Baker Creek. I forgot what else I was going to say because this crazy cat distracted me. Anyway, just wanted to throw that in. And now we're going to put this on the shelf and clean up a mess. Okay, kind of swept up the mess. I'll just give you just an idea of what's going on with, if you follow my Twitter, you've seen the pictures. You can see my poor little dirty socks. I got to take them off here in a minute. It is what it is. I just got dirt on them planting microgreens. But these cast iron skillets are baking, so to speak. I don't have a means to actually, I really actually just need to put them in the fire. But I don't have an actual way to do that at this point in time. My stove is a mess from scrubbing these, but we'll get that taken care of. I have one soaking in some baking soda and vinegar to help break up the coating, because they all failed the rust test. So that's where we are with that. We're going to win. We're going to get these reseasoned and put them to use. That's what my uncle would want. So yeah, this is going to be the end of this one. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter from Remnant Urban Homestead. Come watch us grow. Thanks for stopping by. We love you. Have a wonderful day. See you. Bye.